And as I decided to go live every Sunday, so the past Sunday I was not there. So today I'm recording live, and tomorrow we will also record live. Yes. So how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So what we are going to do today? Today basically I have decided to read a news, and we are going to read a news, complete news, and then we are going to write down the words, every words we are going to write down, and then we are going to translate, we are going to understand the news properly. So this is for today's agenda. Yes, so be prepared. So this is my diary. This is my diary for English speaking. Let me check my diary. Yes, this is my diary. I have written everything there, parts of a speech and sentences. And in last, there is a one section for words. I think for words, pronunciation and words. I can write down words are what's there. Okay. So I'm going to read the news. I have opened the news in the browser also, and I have also the newspaper, the Hindu news. So we are going to read it. Okay, so let's start. Hundreds of migrants arrested as Trump's deportation drive begins. Hundreds of migrants. I hope you all know the word of the migrant. Migrant. If someone is going from the one country to the another country, he is called the migrant. This person migrated from one country to the another country. And there is a one dictionary which I love a lot. This dictionary.cambridge.org. This is so amazing dictionary. So I'm going to write down the words, and then I'm going to search the dictionary. Like migrants, yes, let's write it. Migrants. migrant. Migrant. So I have written the words, and you can also listen the pronunciation. Migrant. A person that traveled to a different country or place, often in order to find work. Yes. So migrant means a person that travels to a different country or place, often in order to find work. What I said, a person who traveled to the another country, to different country, it is he is called migrant. Migrant. So you can also write the meaning of the word, but it's too long. A person that travels to a different country or place. A person, different country. Different country. One migrant. And the migrant arrested as Trump's deportation drive begins. Deportation. 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 Let's check the meaning of deportation. 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 US. States of America. UK. Deportation. Deportation. In UK, the people are saying deportation, deportation, and the US deportation, deportation. The UK people are just skipping the R, deportation, deportation, deportation. So deportation means the acting of forcing someone to leave a country. Forcing someone to leave the country. Deportation means if someone is entered another country illegally and he is leaving there, so the country is just forcing that person to leave the country and go back to their country. So this is called deportation. This is a noun. And if we can say that person who entered illegally in the country, it will be called deportee. We will find forcing someone to leave the country. Deportation. Drive begins. Do you know the meaning of drive? DRIVE, drive. So this is the best dictionary you can just find, the dictionary.cambridge.org. DRIVE. Drive. To move or travel on land in a motor vehicle. Drive begins. Drive to move or travel on land in a motor. It means to travel, move or travel motor vehicle. It is called drive begins. Drive begins means the country's person or authority started the drive. Oh, driving, move. To move or travel on land in a motor vehicle. Yes. Drive, to move. To move, you can write to move. To move. Drive begins. So we understood the hundreds of migrants arrested as Trump's deportation. Drive begins. They started deportation. So the Trump administration initiated what it calls the largest massive deportation operation in history. Wow, it's massive deportation operation in history, arresting 538 migrants in one day. It has also declared national emergency at the southern border and deployed additional forces. The Trump deportation, we know about the meaning of deportation. The Trump deportation initiated what it called the largest massive deportation operations in history. They are calling it largest massive deportation operation. Largest massive big deportation operation in history, arresting 538 migrants in one day. They got 538 migrants in one day. It has also declared national emergency at the southern border and deployed additional forces. So let's start the news. Agence France Presse, Washington. Hundreds of migrants in the United States were arrested Thursday and flown out of the country of one military aircraft as the White House said President Donald Trump's promised deportation operations had started. On another whirlwind day, in his first week as president, Mr. Donald told Fox News he would rather not impose tariffs on China, despite repeated vows to hit America's biggest economy rival with hefty import leaves. The largest massive deportation operation in history is well underway. White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt said in a post on social media platform X, UN Rights Office spokeswoman Ravina Shamdasa Nia said in Geneva on Friday that while countries are entitled to exercise their jurisdiction along their international borders, they must remember that the right to speak asylum is a as a universally recognized human right. On his first day in office, Mr. Trump signed orders declaring a national emergency at the southern border and announced the deployment of more troops to the area, vowing to deport criminal allies. There are estimated 11 million undocumented migrants in the US, according to the Office of Homeland Security Statistics. The mayor of the city of New York, New Jersey, and Ras Baraka said in a statement on Thursday that immigration and custom enforcement immigration and custom enforcement agents raided a local establishment, detaining undocumented residents as well as citizens without producing a warrant. Mr. Braca said one of those detained during the raid was a US military veteran. The ICE announced 538 arrests and 373 detainers lodged. In an enforcement update on X, the ICE lodged detainers for non-citizens who have been arrested on criminal charges and who the agency believes can be deported under the law in order to keep them in custom day. Yes. So this is a news which I have read there, but yes, you can find some meaning, but we understood the whole news. Yes. So if you are going to practice this, you are going to get the news. And this is an amazing dictionary which I love a lot. There is a urban dictionary, and there is a one more dictionary.com. Yes. So this is a dictionary.cambridge.org. This is a fantastic dictionary. I love a lot. Oh, oh, oh. So I hope we have covered all these things, and now we can just summarize. Oh, ho, 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 ho.